Well, hello YouTube. Right, let's get into this, shall we? Right. I do run. Ding. One of the greatest films made of all time. Right. This is one of the greatest films ever made for me. Time Bandits. I went to see this at the cinema in Blackpool, and I finally got it on Blu-ray. I did have it on DVD, but I got it on Blu-ray, and my God, man, this is cleared up beautifully. I've learnt so much about the so-called lost deleted scenes in this film. It was part of a trilogy made by Terry Gilliam, representing three fantasies of different ages of growing up, from a child growing up to old age. First, we're going to start with Brazil, but he couldn't do it, so he worked it out with that. Time Bandits is about the child and this fantasy as a kid, it just touches on so much stuff we're going to. And then Brazil, which was like, in a way, it's all part of the same trilogy, like the Cornetto trilogy. Different films, but with similar things, like fantasy of it all, in your life, how it can get mundane, you're after that magic. Brazil sort of goes into middle age. And after Brazil was Baron Munchausen. That's about when you're getting old and you come to the end of your life and you're wanting to do something with meaning. But Time Bandits, it represents all that for me. I've got Brazil. I'm half and half on Brazil. I will review Brazil at some point. I like Terry Gilliam. I think he's just an out there director and writer. But this film, it will find out George Harrison produced it. That's Alexa. Alexa, stop! Right, I have to tell it just sort of started laughing the other day, which was a bit creepy. But I mean, the documentaries on this alone are just worth buying this. But watching the film, and David Warner as the devil, he's just as evil. I mean, it's this insane thing about God being creation run like a corporation, how he's in the suit, and he's chasing them through time and space, and they're like these useless little people that are just hilarious. And there's Randall, I forgot the names. How can I forget the names? But Kevin Warner kid that's with him. He's not an annoying kid. He carries this film beautifully. And there's the scene where he meets Sean Connery, and he's like, he comes from his parents live in suburbs, and they sat on furniture with polythene on, and all they care about is latest house appliance. And she's going, you need to man up over that new toaster. It's just the things in this film, it's just crazy. And in a way, in some sort of context, it's like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, with that complete craziness to it. But they're running through creation and time and the situation. I mean, how I view it is, you've got creation, what the Supreme being created, and then you've got the land of legend, where all like giants are and all these creatures, and I suppose the mythical stuff. But it's like a laboratory. It's like where all rejects get sent, you know what I mean? And inside a big tank is the devil, and he can't get out. But David Warner nails this part so beautifully as being the ultimate evil. And he has these moments, when he's like that, he's becoming all powerful to like sort of scare people. I mean, there's two moments where his eyes turn red and he starts growing in power to do his evil thing, and the Supreme Being just turns up and just blows him apart. And because the map can take him anywhere. Apparently, when Terry Gilliam were directing this, he couldn't stop laughing. They had to stop filming all the time because he was in stitches on his own creation, which I think is really funny. I mean, this film is a sheer delight to watch, and there's a lot of interesting history. Getting Sean Connery on, they didn't think they'd get him, but he was so entranced by the scripts. he came on, because this cost $5 million to make. And George Harrison, he actually mortgaged the building of it to pay for it. And it did, I think it took 40 million in America or something, I might be wrong, or what it worldwide. It did really well, they got more than the money back. But the cast, all of it, it's just a magical film, but it's having to go to society as well. It's like Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, where the little kid's in bed and a night comes through. You know that moment when you were a kid, you were in bedroom, you had torch and you were in the wardrobe, but something in bedroom always scared you a bit. And then when they come through, the thing that really freaked me out in this film, the scene that got me, was when they push the wall in the bedroom and they push it into infinity. You know, I mean, as a kid, this just blew me away. It offers everything, fantasy, magical, all of it in one go. You know, you can see why this film has been an inspiration to so many. It's a standout movie today. It's just completely standout. Now, there has been rumours of a sequel. There were a comic series. I know Marvel did an adaptation of the movie, but I think they were going to get a comic series out of IDW, but I don't think it happened. But there was a sequel planned in the 90s, but Randall, the leader at Time Bandits, well, he came to a sad end. He was going to be Next Generation episodes. You know, the episode where Data got kidnapped by Sal Rubin. I forgot the name of the episode now. And wanted him as a toy in his museum. Well, he was going to play that part. But Randall, he suffered from the actor, I forgot his name now. What's his name? Sean Connery, Jim. Oh, his name's not here. Well, anyway, I forgot his name. But the lead little person, he took his life because he suffered from depression, but he was going to be Next Generation. Now, if you get the season 3 box set, apparently, in the extras, you can see them scenes are in there. I think it's on the Blu-ray, because I've got it on Blu-ray, but I don't think I've watched them. So that was interesting, and there's little Kenny Baker, but I think he's Og. I mean, it's just great. I mean, then there's Pansy and Vincent, this eternal doom loved over the centuries, these two. Shelley Duvall's superb. And Time Bandits landing on top of them. It's great when Randall's giving his speech on Titanic that, you know, we've got big plans and you're part of the gang. And it sinks. And they end up in the land of legends, you know, at the centre of the map. And how they end up, like, for the most spectacular objects in the world. But the sequel was going to be a girl. Because the Supreme Being's going to shut creation off at the turn of Millennium's going to switch it off. I don't know why he's got a hand puppet at sort of the assistant manager. And I think Supreme Being, he goes off somewhere. Anyway, the hand puppet takes over and is going to shut down creation. And at the time, but they're unemployed. One of them's been promoted to management, but the rest of them, they don't think they have a job. So they find out what's going on, and they end up stealing the map. This is in the sequel. You can read this online on the script. They were going to steal the map to stop creation being shut down and that. And obviously they do, but there's a girl in it this time. But they didn't make it because the adventure, it were very similar to the first film. And I know, I don't think they should do a sequel like that. If you are going to make a sequel to Time Bandits, either reinvent it or go really off the box, out of the box to make a sequel. So, which has just been completely want of words. But apparently, I think it's CBS, or Universal, because when I was like researching this, there is a TV series coming. There's plans for a TV series in next year. They've been writing it now, so I think Terry Gilliam's the producer on it. But I don't know if it's true. You'll have to dig around and confirm this. But I think, to be honest, I think this film should be left alone. Like Ghostbusters and, say, like Back to the Future and Weird Science. And there's certain films that have a standing Ferris Bueller's Day Off. These films are like, there's that magic from 80s about them. And they're the American ones that have that magic, you know. Do you know what I mean? This is from the UK, and this is something special. And it should be left alone. I have incredible memories of this film in Blackpool when I went to see it. The directors, you get brand new 2K resolution restoration. I watched it on a 4K TV. Film from original camera negative, approved by director and co-writer Terry Gilliam. HD master audio options. And what else gone? Right, writing the film that dares not speak its name. A new interview in which Michael Palin discusses co-writing, acting in Time Bandits, the effects of Time Bandits. A new interview with Kent Houston, founder of the Peerless Camera Company, discusses Time Bandit. That's the company who they used to clean it up and really restore it to standard it should be. Well, it was a good standard anyway, but for 21st century they've just done it beautiful. I mean, an interview, costume, scripts to screen, a new animated feature in which Millie Byrne takes us through her production notebooks, location, photographs, storyboards, revealing 20th century Fox Morocco's transformed into ancient Greece. Original trailer, restoration demonstration, collector's booklet, new writing on the film by critic James Oliver. So we have the book. Let's have a look at, they've got the map. I remember you could buy the map at one time. You know, the map, you could actually buy it in a frame. I saw it on eBay years ago and it were quite expensive. But I mean, yeah, there's all information, photographs. Oh, look at them, they're great, aren't they? The Time Bandit. It truly is one of the all-time greatest films ever made. For me, it is. John Cleese's Robin Hood is just perfect. You know, like he's posh and they're all, bringing the poor people. It's just brilliant. You know, I watched this last night and it put such a smile on my face. So that's another Martin Sci-Fi Appeal review on Time Bandits. Guys, I would put clips to this, but I did a film review where I did put some clips in and they flagged the video, they won't let me show it. So that's why, honestly, I might start putting photographs in. It's probably best. It's a shame because it would be nice to talk over the clips, you know. But yeah, I do recommend this on Blu-ray if you can find it. I've not found this in a main retail store. I came across this in CEX. You know, again, you know, this way you tend to find this stuff. But yeah, that's it, guys. Please press the notification button up in the corner. Oh, it's that side up there. Please subscribe and please share and give me your thoughts on Time Bandits, guys. Honestly, I'm up for a real debate. I'll be on tonight at 7 o'clock live as well. So I'll be on between 7, about 10 past 7. Hopefully. I think so. Alright guys, live long and prosper. Have a great weekend and I'll speak to you soon.